Zach Crosby, number 7, Noah Neroni, number 8, Ollie Lushin, number 9, Niall Tom, number 11, Lucas Joseph Big, number 12, Masashi Yokohama, number 20, Sam Flannery, number 21, Malachi Lobsamira, number 23, James Meredith, number 24, Asim Sahovic, and number 25, Bilal Sadusai. Don't forget to grab some food and drinks before the game. We've got amazing pizza in our pizzeria. Grab some while you can.
A warm welcome to the Imperial Corp Stadium. We have semi-final cup action for you this evening as Brisbane City take on Moreton City Excelsior. These two sides, by winning their respective quarter-finals, qualified for the Australia Cup national round of 32. But tonight, their focus is on making the inaugural Kappa Queensland Cup final and, of course, a chance to get their hands on some silverware. I'm Adam Cattell in the commentary box for you this evening. Let's check in on the two sides, starting with the host Brisbane City, who are coached by Peter Gaffney. And they have in goal Sam Flannery, 7 Noah Majoroni, 8 Ollie Plusnin, 11 Lucas Josipovic, 12 Yokoyama Musa, 21 Malachi Love Samira, 24 Asim Sehovic, 25 Bilal Sadazai, 9 is Niall Tom, 4 Zach Rossi and 23 is James Meredith. On the bench, Xander Cosgrove, Raphael Alvis, Patrick Millard, Stephen Stanich-Floody, Liam Kaseka and Oscar Arankaji. And as for Moreton City Excelsior, they are coached by Cam Miller. They have Nathan Foster in goal. 2 is Nick Bernardi, 6 Seitar Murai, 9 Marquez Walters, 10 Ben Holiday, 15 Chris Marr, 23 is Reece Gwynne-Jones, 24 in captain Declan Smith, 7 Damon Anderson, 8 Emily Donnelly-Fagan and 11 Joe Scott. I'll get to the Moreton City substitutes in due course. Our referee today is Tom Fell. He'll be assisted by Oleg Lebutz and Vicky Clark. Kick-off is about to get underway. Moreton City going from right to left on your screens in their all-black kits. And away we go at the Imperial Corp Stadium in this semi-final clash. Just go through those Moreton City substitutes for you. On the bench for Moreton City this evening we have Joshua Hong, Zach Kirpal, Sam Knight, Will Edmondson, Liam Byrne and Mason Nash is the reserve goalkeeper. These are two teams in very much contrasting form. Brisbane City just 1 win in their last 7. And losing 2-1 at home to Gold Coast Knights on the weekend. That was Carl Dodd's last game in charge. Brisbane City have been swift to make a new appointment. Peter Gaffney is the man taking charge of proceedings today. He's been assisted by Dave McAvoy. Peter Gaffney, who had been on the coaching staff at Lions FC. And of course these two sides will be in the national round of 32 come next week. Moreton City Excelsior with a home tie against Campbelltown City of South Australia next Tuesday. And then Brisbane City will be here and they're taking on Western Sydney Wanderers, and they're on the attack right now and Foster can come together. A huge game for Brisbane City. Western Sydney Wanderers in town as Ben Holiday makes his way forward and is eventually fouled. Ben Holiday was the NPL Young Player of the Year last season. Missed out on the grand final at the Suncorp through injury. Joe Scott standing over this one now.
Rossi, you're in front! In front! He's not going to get in front! Stay, Noah!
Scott or Chris Marr to take, and it will be Scott with the left boot, and it comes, headed away. Collected again by Scott, and surely a little push in the back there from Love Samira. Protest is innocent, but free kick to Moreton City. Donnelly-Fagan taking it. They had a 6-3 win on the weekend, Moreton City, at home to Wynnum Wolves. Won their last 7 NPL games in red-hot form, and now Holiday conceding the foul. Sam Flannery with the free kick, young goalkeeper who came to the club from Brisbane Strikers, has represented the Australian schoolboy team, actually toured the UK with them last year. Smith with the header. Tom looking to turn and doing well. City coming back to Sajovic, looks to spread the play, but it's been given away. And then one back, and there was a little pull on the shirt. City take that free kick quickly. Musa on the left, looks to cut in and hit one with the right, but not troubling Nathan Foster. Nathan Foster, who's kept 12 clean sheets in all competitions for Moreton City Excelsior this year. 23-year-old goalkeeper rejoined the club after a stint in the NPL New South Wales with Marconi Stallions. Now James Meredith, who missed that defeat against Gold Coast Knights. I'll certainly value his experience there, the 36-year-old. Had a long professional career in the UK with the likes of Millwall, Bradford City, Derby County, to name but a few. 4 caps for the Socceroos as well. Throw-in taken into Walters. Throw-in goes away at the home side. Now Mayoroni. Sadasai switching the play. Taken down by Sajovic, who's another youngster who's come across from Brisbane Strikers. Has represented the Joeys as well. Mayoroni with a little bit of room to move. Gets away from one, but not from Murai. Winners of this game will be taking on the winners of Olympic and Lions, as Mayoroni does well now and possibly get his shot away, and Foster has to get down to make the first save of note. Nice little touch there from Mayoroni. 18-year-old who's been training with the Brisbane Roar A-League side these last few weeks. Throw in from Bernardi. Meredith just hooking that one out for a throw in. Peter Gaffney, his father Larry was a key figure in Brisbane City's history, played 123 games for them in the NSL between 1977 to 1981. That included winning the 1977 and 78 Phillips Cup finals. He is going to be assisted by Dave McAvoy, who had been in charge at Capella Bar FC. So they haven't had too long to work with this Brisbane City side. It's a lovely ball to find Ben Holiday across the face of goal and away by Sadasai. An important intervention. City get it back again. Marr to Anderson. Now Joe Scott. Back with the captain, Declan Smith. Very experienced backline here for Moreton City. Nick Bernardi on the ball into his 8th season now with the club. Who of course amalgamated with Albany Creek Excelsior at the beginning of the season, were formerly Moreton Bay United. Bernardi encouraged to come forward, and now Tom can give chase. He's got Love Samira in support. Just checking back and unable to find Plusnin. Murai can stride forward. Now Scott threads it through to Murai, and Sajovic out for a Moreton City corner. Sita Murai, the Moreton City number 6, who's had a spell in the J3 League and also with the Tokyo Verdy Academy. Actually scored in that 6-3 win they had on the weekend. His side have a corner. Swung in deep to the far post, looking for Smith, and Tom can clear that away, collected by Bernardi, but that's gone out for a Brisbane City throw. Yes, the second semi-final will be getting underway in a couple of minutes' time. James Coughlin providing the commentary for that one. Holiday again, who's seen a fair bit of the ball in these opening 10 minutes. Just checking back to look for support, and that's very well defended by Josipovic. Lucas Josipovic has actually scored Brisbane City's goal in that 2-1 defeat against the Knights on the weekend. Been promoted from their under-23 side. Flicked on by Murai, but there was a foul on Zach Rossi. Plusnin. Meredith finding Sadasai. This is a young Brisbane City team. Many of these players in the team are still in their teenage years. They are looking to build a squad for the future. They're going to have a great chance to pit their wits against professional opposition this time next week. That eagerly awaited round of 32 game against Western Sydney Wanderers. Ball over the top, and Foster has to come and collect. The offside flag was up against Rossi. Murai turning well into the feet of Walters. Can't get it back to Joe Scott. Moreton City Excelsior currently in second place on the NPL ladder. 13 wins and 3 draws from their 18 games this season. 7 points behind the leaders, Gold Coast Knights, who of course edged them out 1-0 in last year's grand final at Suncorp Stadium. You wouldn't bet against a repeat of that this year, although I'm sure Lions and Penn Power would have something to say. Here comes City now, and the shot, oh, it's fired in! What a strike that is from Bilal Sadasai! to give his side the lead on the 13-minute mark. That flew into the top corner. Foster, no chance. What a moment for the youngster. And what a great start for Peter Gaffney in his first game in charge. Bilal Sadasai giving City the lead here with a super strike.
Brisbane City 1, Moreton City 0.
Oh no. City giving away a soft throw in. Well, if you thought Brisbane City might be low on confidence coming into this game, given their pretty wretched form of recent times, they certainly haven't shown it in the opening exchanges. City winning a throw in. Damon Anderson to take. Well, a bit of that new manager bounce happening here perhaps with Brisbane City. I'm sure these players are desperate to be involved against Western Sydney Wanderers next week, and are obviously out to impress the new coaching staff. And Bilal Sadasai's done his favours no harm at all with that strike. Bernardi. Back to Smith. Now Gwyn Jones. Collected by Marr, and Holiday is able to keep this one in, and time to maybe cut in onto the right boot. He's still going here, Ben Holiday. Shot took a deflection. It will be another Moreton City corner. Well, they just come off Sajovic on the way through. And a corner here for Brisbane City to defend. Taken short this time into Mirai. Oh, that's a lovely turn. Might have a go with the left. Cuts it back. In comes the shot, and there's the equaliser. And it's Ben Holiday. Moreton City with an instant response. And Ben Holiday conjures up an equaliser. Great work from Uri, and then cutting it back. Taken first time into the roof of the net. And what a start to this Cup semi-final.
Moreton City. Brisbane City 1, Moreton City 1.
A Brisbane City lead lasting just 4 minutes. I think now Tom is just having to make his way to the sideline. Not sure if that's an issue. Maybe with some jewellery. I'm sure Cam Miller will be pleased with that response from his side. Wasn't a bad hit at all from Ben Holiday. As I mentioned earlier, did miss the back end of the 2023 season, including that grand final. And I think also missing their round of 32 against Heidelberg United as well. Such an important player for this team. Sajovic. Back to Meredith. And all the way back to Flannery. Took down well by Tom. Manages to hold off the attentions of Bernardi. Now Tom, who's joined the club from Lions FC last month. Has 17 goals for their under-23 side this season. Foster getting there first. Foster switching it to Bernardi. Back with Smith, who hits the diagonal ball. Picking out Anderson. Gwyn Jones into Donnelly Fagan. Bernardi. Marr, and it was almost seized by now Tom. Chris Marr, who's in for Kai Kojima this evening, who's cup-tied, having played in this competition for Gold Coast Knights. Chris Marr's into his 4th year with the club. Former Lions and Brisbane Strikers man. Looking again for Tom, and Smith can go back to Foster. These sides have had to win 4 games to get to this stage. Actually began their Queensland Cup campaign back in April. Brisbane City have defeated Rochdale, Redlands, Sunshine Coast, and then Eastern Suburbs as Love Samira just drags that shot wide. Moreton City, it's actually the first time they've been away in the Queensland Cup this season. Previous 4 games have all been at home, where they've seen off Mitchelton, Springfield, North Star, and then Gold Coast United. Header from Anderson. Sadasai into Musa, cuts inside and takes a whack from Donnelly Fagan. Tom Fell just having a word in the ear of the Moreton City number 8. Love Samira, forward by Plusnin, but Anderson able to see that out for a throw-in. Forward it goes, looking for the run of Walters, who hasn't really been able to get into the game so far. Marquez Walters, 2 goals for him on the weekend against Wynnum Wolves to actually put him top of the scoring charts on 18 at the moment. 1 ahead of Wynnum Wolves' Luke Francis, who did get a late consolation in that game. It was a little bit of a soft goal as well. Marquez Walters, who was the top scorer last season in the NPL, could go back-to-back this season. Now, Brisbane City unable to capitalise there, and will go out for a goal kick in the end. That's a heavy touch, and he showed far too much of that to Maroney, and Brisbane City might capitalise here. Here goes Maroney, goes down under the challenge. Penalty given. Nick Bernardi can't believe it. Tom Fell was well positioned. It was Bernardi who gave it away. Making his way, and he just leaving a leg out there. Tom Fell quick to point to the spot. And a chance here for Brisbane City to retake the lead. I think it may be Mayoroni to take it, the man who was fouled. Love Samira coming over, I think just to offer some support. It will be Noah Mayoroni with this penalty kick. Well, potentially a pivotal moment in this semi-final. Upsets Mayoroni. Does the business from 12 yards. Sends Foster the wrong way. And Brisbane City retake the lead here. Confident penalty. Slotted into the bottom corner with minimal force. Moreton City are going to have to come from behind again.
That is a goal to Brisbane City. Brisbane City 2, Moreton City 1.
And off we go again. Can Moreton City hit back just like they did last time? Nice play from Rossi. Tom giving chase against Smith. And some good defending there from Declan Smith. Tom's got to be careful here, and he might be encroaching the free kick. Declan Smith, someone else who's in his 8th season with the club, was in the 2023 NPL team of the season last year. Very highly rated centre-back. I know Cam Miller does value him highly, thinks he's one of the best centre-backs in the country outside of the A-League. Slipped through by Anderson, but look at those blue shirts competing to get the ball back. Here's the goal scorer, Mayoroni, into Love Samira, gets it back. City looking to build again, and it's just given away. Collected by Plusnin. Mayoroni. Tried to thread it through to now Tom, but out for a goal kick. And again, Moreton City giving it away in their own defensive third. Here's now Tom taking on Bernardi. Bernardi just standing his ground this time. Plusnin, in it goes, but drifts out for a goal kick. Well, that final will be taking place at a yet to be confirmed venue. That is going to happen on the weekend of the 23rd to the 25th of August. And at the moment it's Brisbane City who are on course to make that final, but here comes Holiday. City playing their way out of defence nicely. Took down well by Love Samira. Malachi Love Samira, who's got a bit of form in the Australia Cup. Did well for Peninsula Power in the national rounds a couple of seasons ago. And Tom just trying to use his frame to hold off Bernardi, but Moreton City get it back. Anderson. It's a 1-2 with Donnelly Fagan. Low cross in. Doesn't find its intended target of Marquez Walters. Moreton City, who have met Brisbane City twice in the NPL this season, actually done the double over them, winning 3-1, and then it was a 1-0 win here. And Brisbane City were the side they defeated to reach the grand final last year. It was a late Joe Scott winner at Walter Park to put them through to the Suncorp. Has been a indifferent season for Brisbane City league-wise this season. It's 19 games, just 6 wins and a draw. Currently sat in 8th place, but with no chance of ending up in the bottom 2. The Cup has provided some sporadic cheer for them this year. Meredith. Oh, and Marquez Walters almost getting on the end of that, and Flannery has to come out of his area to clear. Actually turned out into a good ball by Flannery to find Josipovic. What a ball that is! Round the corner to find Tom, and City win the corner. Josipovic doing well to keep that in, and then lovely ball behind the defence. Myroney with the corner. Swung in, outswinger, headed away by Smith. Now Scott can try and get his side on the counter. Only succeeds in running into Yakiyama Musa. We are past the half-hour mark here at the Imperial Corp Stadium. If you've just joined us, it's Brisbane City who have the lead by 2-1. Bilal Sadasai with a scorcher in the 13th minute, only to be cancelled out by Ben Holiday 4 minutes later, and then a Noah Mayeroni penalty after 25 minutes separating these two sides. That's been a lively start here. Mayeroni. Musa. Zakarossi. Sasevic. Josipovic inside. City being urged to keep the ball, and they're doing just that. Moreton City are just happy to sit back at the moment. I think Brisbane City are just happy to sit on this lead for now. And that's a good ball to find Love Samir. He could be in here, and it's just a heavy touch at the wrong moment, allowing Foster to gather. And now City can try and launch an attack of their own, but it's cut out well. Back with Scott. Walters with his back to goal, supported by Holiday. Tom again doing some great hold-up play, but then it's lost by Love Samira. Gwyn Jones. Anderson. Again, the Moreton City's radar is off again. They do have Zach Kierpal on the bench, Moreton City. I'm sure we'll be seeing him at some stage. Maroney. Again, it's just a little bit too much pace on that for Josipovic. City are missing some first team regulars, Scott Halliday, Solomon Weldemariam and Jesse Rigby, who all did feature on the weekend, not involved this evening, perhaps with that cup tie against Western Sydney next week in mind. Gwyn Jones stepping out of defence. Again, Walters cuts a frustrated figure. Scott can retrieve. Bernardi. Murai showing for the ball, but then he's given it away. Picked up again by Murai. Donnelly Fagan. 10 minutes to go in this first half. Smith. No. Brisbane City just sitting back. You can see that central area is very congested. Moreton City are having to be patient here. Smith. Oh, and now Scott. They're looking for the offside flag, and it does arrive. Brisbane City just sitting back and saying to Excelsior, try and break us down if you can. They do have Joshua Hong on the bench as well, Moreton City, who's a recent arrival. He was a Moreton Bay United graduate, has gone on to play in Central Coast Mariners and Western Sydney Wanderers academies, and has had time with St George City in the NPL New South Wales this season. Did start that 6-3 win on the weekend. Gwyn Jones just sliding that out for a throw-in. Meredith. Out wide to Sadasai, who of course got the game's first goal with that lovely right-footed strike. And now he's winning the ball back well for his side. Forward it goes. Musa. Oh, lovely little back heel. Gets it back, Yokoyama Musa. Tries to get the shot away. Foster very quick to get his side on the attack. That is a feature of Moreton City's play. Ma. Now Bernardi. Ma switching the play to find Gwyn Jones. Donnelly Fagan again. We see how compact that Brisbane City side are. Bernardi. Holiday. It's a good looking cross, and it was Damon Anderson at full stretch, just couldn't get the connection required. Moreton City working it wide here. Great cross from Holiday, and then Anderson unable to wrap his boot around the ball. I believe the other semi-final between Olympic and Lions is goalless. I've heard a few excited noises from James Coughlin in the studio next door. I think they're related to the game. Of course, the winners of that one will be meeting Brisbane City if the score remains as it is. Love Samira going down, and the assistant referee Oleg Labutsi had a perfect view of that. Love Samira continuing the protest. Bernardi, hooked on by Donnelly Fagan. Walters giving chase. Picks up the rebound, and I think there was just a little nudge in the back of James Meredith there. Just have a little look on the replay here. Yeah, just a hand into the back there. Again, Tom Fell, very well placed. Moreton City have been in scintillating form. You have to go back to round 12 for the last time they didn't earn maximum points. That was a draw with Olympic FC that time round. Brisbane City have certainly been more than a match for them so far as we enter the last 2.5 minutes of this first half. Rossi finding Josipovic. Love Samira. Holiday driving forward and going down under the challenge of Meredith. No further action being taken by Tom Fell. A little bit of a push and shove. But Tom Fell might want to have a word with a City player here. Looks like we can have this free kick. Holiday leaving it for Ma. In it goes. Header from Walters. Reaction save from Flannery. In again by Anderson. Smith keeping that in. And that did go for a goal kick. The replay just missing that header there from Marquez Walters. Sadasai just playing that into Smith to get the goal kick for his side. 30 seconds of this first half remaining. I'm hearing it's 2-0 to Lions. Thank you to my source there. Andy Pengelly with both goals as Tom Fell brings this first half to a close. Brisbane City leading this one from 2-1. Been a good game this. Bilal Sadasai giving his side the lead after 13 minutes. Ben Holiday with the equaliser just 4 minutes later. And then a Noah Mayoroni penalty after 25. This game is very much in the balance. Make sure you join us for the second half here on FQTV.
The Matildas are on fire, but the Socceroos have the breakthrough.
How do I think this time? One straight off.
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Offside!
Welcome back to the Imperial Corp Stadium. Second half about to get underway here. The Kappa Queensland Cup semi-final. Brisbane City with that 2-1 advantage. And they'll be getting us started here. Going from right to left on your screen. Looks like Moreton City may have made a change at half-time. Number 17, Zach Kierpal, is on, just wearing the hand bandage, and number 17 giving chase immediately. Moreton City with the throw-in. Zach Kierpal. He's got 14 goals in the NPL this season. Him and Marquez Walters have contributed 32 goals of Moreton City's 51 in the NPL this year. He'll certainly be giving Brisbane City's defence something to think about in this second half. Bit of a indifferent half there for Cam Miller's side. Far from their fluent best. Did have a chance just on the stroke of half-time. Header from Marquez Walters was parried by Sam Flannery. But you would argue Brisbane City, good value for their lead so far. And certainly their new manager, Peter Gaffney, would have been impressed with his side showing. Anderson. Won back by Moreton. Into the path of Love Samira. And this is just a dig out across and Holiday can clear. And Meredith can get it back to his goalkeeper. Sadasai. Plus in clear for Niall Tom, who's proved a bit of a handful for the Moreton City defence as well. Very much in the same mould as Zach Kierpal, Niall Tom. Very strong on the ball, uses his frame well. Heavy touch there by Anderson. City with a quick throw in, but cleared by Smith. Sadasai is judged to have impeded Scott. City trying to take the quick free kick, but were prevented from doing so. I think Declan Smith may be asking for Tom Fell to get a yellow card out there. Didn't have any in the first half. We haven't had any so far. Smith. Looks like Joshua Hong has also come on for this second half. That's a lovely touch. And City get it to the byline, cut back, and Flannery can hold on and prevent the corner. Looks like Joshua Hong has come into a centre-back role. So a double change by Cam Miller. Header by Smith. Smith losing out, and can City capitalise here? Plusnin being forced wide, and that's good defending by Damon Anderson, and it's very calmly played out by Moreton City, and a little bit too calmly. Josipovic perhaps could have done better there. Just casually playing it through their own penalty area, and Josipovic, you can see the frustration there. Moreton City winning a free kick at the other end. A little bit heated this start of this second half. Hong. Again, the decision goes the way of the away side. Chance now for Declan Smith to get his 6'4" frame forward. Obviously a threat on set pieces, the Moreton City captain. Kierpal in there as well. In from Ma. It's a good looking free kick away by Meredith. And then Rossi happy just to hack that out for a throw-in. Well, it's been a strong response here from Moreton City at the start of this second half. Now Donnelly Fagan. And again, there was a little touch from Tom, and play continues. Here comes Scott. Inside to Smith. Now Holiday. Chance for Kierpal to work the cross. They'll have to settle for a throw-in. Taken quickly by Kierpal. Bernardi. Holiday. City just about managing to keep Moreton City at arm's length and eventually forcing the mistake. Of course, if we are all level after 90 minutes this evening, we will have extra time and penalties if needed. Forward from City. Retrieved by Holiday, showing his trickery down the left-hand side. And winning his side a corner. Well, his quality is very obvious to see, Ben Holiday. Now he's another player in this Moreton City side who Cam Miller thinks is capable of playing at a higher level. Did get the equaliser after 17 minutes as well. Corner swung in by Ma. Well taken by Sam Flannery. Just able to take the pressure off his defence momentarily. Helped on by Tom, little flick by Love Samira. Headed away by Holiday. Moreton City looking for a free kick there, nothing given by Tom Felt. Love Samira happy to use his goalkeeper. Sorry for the temporary loss of picture there. City on the attack. Musa. And now Rossi into the penalty area. A little cut back and away by Smith. Maroney. City again winning it back through Rossi. Showed too much of that to Anderson, and it's Donnelly Fagan to get it away. They do have the best defensive record in the NPL Queensland, Moreton City. Conceded just 20 goals this season, along with Knights and Lions. They've got defending to do here as Love Samira cuts it back. Donnelly Fagan. Hong on for Gwyn Jones in this second half. And a nice little exchange there. Anderson. In it comes to the back post, header from Kirpal. Can't get it on target. Might have had a little bit more time there than what he realised, that Kirpal. Nice exchange between Anderson and Walters. Lovely ball in. Kirpal taking the header first time. I think he'll be disappointed he didn't hit the target there. A player of his quality. Ma with the header. Walters. Strong defending from the Brisbane City skipper, James Meredith. Anderson. Back to Smith. Bernardi, who gave away that penalty in the first half that Noah Maroney converted. Ma. Now Josh Hong with a chance to come forward. Finding Anderson, in the comes again from Damon Anderson. Scott. Brisbane City with plenty of defending to do in this opening 12 minutes or so. Moreton City have certainly gone up a gear or two. Might have had a stern half-time talk from Cam Miller. Donnelly Fagan. Can tell you in the other semi-final where we should be getting underway, well, second half will be getting underway soon. The Olympic did pull a goal back just before half-time through Lyndon Farr, trailing Lions by 2-1. Can Tom pick up the second ball here? He can. And I think the judge to have used his hand. Ma. Anderson gets it back, a chance to measure the cross, and it comes to the near post. Walters doesn't get the acrobatics right that time. Again, it's some good work here on the right hand side through Damon Anderson. Walters does like the spectacular. Seem to remember an overhead kick in that grand final that flashed just wide. Unable to hit the target. Drilled forward by Ma. Taken well by Sam Flannery. Tom. Smith will get there first and concede the throw-in. Very youthful bench for Brisbane City. And we are going to see a change now. Not too sure who's making way, just awaiting confirmation. Play continues. Musa with the throw-in, gets it back from Rossi. Well, it looks like Walters might have had a handful of set-aside shirt there, but play goes on. Tom. Here is Walters given away. And then Plusnin going down under the challenge. Certainly has been a bit more edge to this second half. A few tackles flying in. Mayeroni stood over this free kick. In it comes from Mayeroni, swung in deep. Oh, and it's slipped out of Foster's hands, and he's might have took a knock there, the Moreton City goalkeeper. Let's have a look on the replay. Maybe just misjudged the flight of the ball. It will be a City corner. Will be the right boot of Noah Mayeroni. In it comes. Deep one looking for Tom, headed back across goal. Sajovic looking to get the end of it, and eventually the shot is well wide. Now Hong. Oh, it's a great ball to find Anderson. Anderson into the penalty area. They've had some joy down that right-hand side, Moreton City, in this second half. Anderson unable to pick out a black shirt that time. Another Moreton City corner. And it comes a low one to the near post. City get it clear. Back in by Anderson. Looking for Declan Smith. Meredith got there first. And then free kick awarded to Moreton City. I think Rafael Alves might have been that Brisbane City substitute. Just at the top of your picture. Hong. Cut out by Donnelly Fagan. Finding Walters with the diagonal ball, and it comes from Walters, but that's a poor cross, and City will be glad just to eat up a few more seconds. Goal kick from Flannery. Hoofed forward, looking for Alvis. He's got Holiday for company. Cuts inside. I think the attentions of Ben Holiday a little bit too close there. Now Maironi is the set-piece man for Brisbane City. It'll be him again, and it comes. Awkward one there for Smith, and City win the corner. Get some applause from the City skipper as well. And he'll jog across to take this corner. Well, a third goal now would really give City some breathing space. Now Tom is an obvious target here. City with plenty of numbers forward. In it comes from Maironi. It's awkward one. Foster does well. Back in it goes, and way over into the bar there behind the goal. City making another change now. Actually a double substitution. Sakurossi and Yokoyama Musa. This is Liam Kaseka, number 16. And Xander Cosgrove, who will come on at the midway point of this second half. Forward it goes from Moreton City. Throw-in taken by Hong into Walters. Now Scott. Alvis back to Flannery. Plusnin. And then sliced out of play quite cheaply for a Moreton City throw-in. Smith to Hong. Hong. Brisbane City in that round of 32 next week against Western Sydney actually got to the round of 16 back in 2022. And they were defeated 5-3 by Oakley Cannons after extra time as the shot is sliced wide by Scott. Moreton Bay United, as they were last season under Cam Miller, getting through to the round of 32. They lost 3-0 at home to Heidelberg United of the NPL Victoria. They were 2-0 down after about 12 minutes in that game. I think Cam Miller did concede that some lessons were learned from that game in terms of the preparation for their game next week against Campbelltown City, who play in the NPL South Australia, recently won the Federation Cup there. Turned by Donnelly Fagan, but it's collected by Maroney. Elvis. Moreton City with the free kick. Just lost that spark that they had at the start of the second half, Moreton City. Perhaps they can get it here through their captain, Smith, charging through the middle of the park. And just leaving his mark there, Declan Smith. I wonder if he may be the first player to go into the book. Tom Fell wants a word. And I think it's a word and no more from Tom Fell. Free kick taken long by Flannery. Love Samira. Laid off to Maroney. My goodness, he's covered some ground this evening, the number 7. Gets it back. Oh, they've worked it beautifully here, Brisbane City. And they get the corner. Looked like it deserved more. Lovely little move there on the edge of the box. Little first time touch, and then Ma conceding the corner. In it comes from Maroney. Tom might drop here for the substitute Cosgrove. Strong header from Sajovic. Tom. Strong challenge from Smith. Falls here for Kierpal, just tries to get it into the path of Marquez Walters. And now we are going to have a yellow card. Who's going to get it? Zach Kierpal, the substitute, is the first player into the book. Two City players down. Flannery launching it forward. Smith defending well. They've worked it out here to Holiday. Holiday cutting inside, has options left and right. Here's Marquez Walters! Straight at Flannery. There's a rebound. Scramble on the goal line, and eventually it's turned in. And I think Walters got the final touch. And Moreton City have forced an equaliser. A real scramble on the line. And I think it was Marquez Walters with the vital touch. And it's 2 apiece.
And that was a goal from Moreton City. Brisbane City 2, Moreton City 2.
Well, he did miss that initial one-on-one with Flannery, but City were able to keep it alive, and eventually it was bundled home. Well, we've definitely got a semi-final on our hands here. 15 minutes to go to see if either side can force a winner. Otherwise, we'll be in for extra time, possibly penalty kicks. Sadazai under pressure from Holiday. And decision going the way of the home side. It's going to be a double change for Moreton City. 22 is Will Edmondson and Sammy Knight, number 5. Joe Scott and Emran Donnelly Fagan make way. Sammy Knight, who also scored in that preliminary final against Brisbane City last season, actually scored at both ends in that game. Former Sunshine Coast Wanderers player. "12 minutes left in this one." It's been a cracker of a semi-final as a shot is fired over from Cosgrove. Hong played into Ma. Meredith was alert. Throw in by Hong. And a little miscue by Sadasai lets in Walters, and then draws the foul from the youngster. And it looks like they allow Sadasai to become the first Brisbane City player in Tom Fell's notebook. Well, a free kick here for Moreton City in a dangerous position. And they take the lead for the first time in this game, and it comes, and there's a header straight at Flannery, and he gathers a rebound. Oh, what a chance there for Moreton City. As we watch on the replay. It was Zach Kierpal with the header. And Moreton City come again here with Josh Hong. Oh, and Kierpal losing his footing, and he manages to squeeze it in! Zach Kierpal gives Moreton City Excelsior the lead. Just slipped, thought he'd lost his chance, but recovered brilliantly to find the bottom corner. And the substitute comes up with the goods for Moreton City. And they lead for the first time in this semi-final.
Go on, Chip!
I think a Moreton City player needing some attention there in the corner flag. Maybe overdid the celebration somewhat. It's a substitute Joshua Hong. Lions still leading by 2-1 in that other semi-final. There's about half an hour left on that one. Joshua Hung just at the top of your picture there. Not sure if he's going to play any further part in this game. Just jogging, actually, no, he is going to come back on. Moreton City back to their full complement of players. 8 minutes plus added time for Brisbane City to find a winner. They've belied their recent league form. And they've really put up a good showing this evening, Brisbane City. And they find one last effort to take this game into extra time. Forward it goes by Smith. All the way through to Flannery. Here come Moreton City again. Anderson, this time popping up on the left-hand side, cuts it back. Kierpal, Holiday. Holiday trying the shot, thought he might have been fouled in the process. Tom Fell not interested. Have a little look on the replay here. Ben Holiday just finding a pocket of space, and well, he might have had a case there, the number 10. Plusnin. Oh, and its decision goes against the home side. Well, if anyone thought these two sides might go a little bit easy given what's at stake next week with that national round of 32, they would have been mistaken. Plenty of effort on show this evening here at the Imperial Corp Stadium. Now, Moreton City trying to start another attack. Clipped in by Smith. Little chest down by Kierpal into the path of Anderson. Savic passes the test. Maroney, and now Alvis. More changes to come for Brisbane City. Oscar Arankachi. I think Stephen Stanich Floody may have been the second substitute. Apologies if I've got that one wrong. Oscar Aranki is a striker. Does have a first team goal to his name this season, scored at the win at Redlands. That was Brisbane City's last victory in the NPL. Nice little touch now, and here come City through Anderson, all the way to the byline. Only as far as Meredith. Plusnin. Maroney. Oh, nice move from Brisbane City, and Arankaji can get his side up the pitch here. As a runner in front of them, but it's just asking a bit too much of Cosgrove. City with the throw in. Just over 3 minutes of normal time remaining. Stanich Floody with the throw in. Stanich Floody again. Away by Edmondson. Meredith. Oh, and then the pass is overhit. Moreton City. Just a chance to eat up a few more seconds as we edge closer to the 90-minute mark. Header from Meredith, met by Smith. One back by Ma. Knights. Ma. Plenty of fire there shown by Chris Ma. I think the throw-in might have gone against his side, but may have been an overrule there from the referee. Knight with the throw in. Meredith leaving it for Flannery. It's going to need to go into the mixer for Brisbane City. I think Sam Flannery just being told just to take it back a couple of yards, much to the home crowd's frustration. Last minute of the 90, in it goes. Heads go up. And Holiday now getting his side forward and finding Walters brilliantly. Walters just held up by Alvis. Oh, and it's given away to Maroney. The runners are coming now for Brisbane City. Oh, and he's done ever so well there, Noah Maroney, just to retain possession. Oh, the pass back to him was a poor one. Now Stanic Floody. Forward it goes. Moreton City defence standing firm. And it goes again. Alvis looking for the free kick. No, says Tom Fell. Won back well by Stanic Floody. Arankaji, low cross in, corner for Brisbane City. We're into added on time here. A chance for the home side to take this semi-final into extra time. There will be a few minutes of stoppages, you feel, given the amount of substitutions we've had. Meroni with the corner, swung in, headed away by Hong. Walters looking to accelerate away and does so, but runs into trouble. Oh, but he's won the free kick there, Marquez Walters. Just a chance for Moreton City just to slow it down. Nathan Foster will be in no rush to take this free kick. Back to the edge of the box and Kierpal, but won back by Stanic Floody. Last chance perhaps for Brisbane City. Arankaji. Alvis forced back and losing out to Kierpal, but he's won the free kick. Yeah, I've got to be honest, didn't look like there was much in it to me. Maybe understand the frustration there from Moreton City. Not that Brisbane City will care. Flannery. Is it going to be Flannery with this free kick? I was thinking he might go and join the attack there, the goalkeeper. Now or never for Brisbane City. They've got everyone forward. In it comes, and it's taken brilliantly by Nathan Foster. And that, you feel, could be that for Brisbane City. Taken long. Walters might sit up nicely for him here. Walters forced back. Being urged to shoot. Kierpal backing into the defender. Can he find a shot? No, he can't. Ma into the corner from Marquez Walters. Lovely little bit of skill through the legs there, and then drawing the foul. Oh, great centre forward play there from Marquez Walters. Look at the skill here through the legs. And then winning the foul. Unsurprisingly, Moreton City just taking it into the corner. 94 minutes on the clock. And that is full time here at the Imperial Court Stadium. Oh, what a semi-final we've been treated to here. Moreton City Excelsior are the victors by 3-2. A much improved second half showing from them. Their fantastic season continues. They will meet the winners of Olympic FC or Lions in the grand final. Plenty for Brisbane City and their new manager Peter Gaffney to be encouraged about, though. I've been Adam Cattell. Thanks for joining me on FQTV. I'll see you next time.